Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of A Quest for the Lost. It's time for that weekly reset again, so let's go ahead and see what Mara has in store for us. Shoop! Who needs stairs?
We Awoken were born of light and dark. Our perspective on the universe is a complex one. The light is not inherently good, as your warlords of the Dark Age so clearly demonstrated. In spite of Zavala's preconceptions, darkness is not inherently evil. Some among you already discovered this on Europa. In my travels, I have seen true evil. It is the worm gods that the Hive serve. It is the Black Fleet, waiting to strike. It is the entity that commands them all. The voice in the darkness. These creatures are not evil because they wield darkness. They are evil because, like Savathun and Zivu Arath, they are cruel, hateful things with no regard for the lives of others. Some might say that includes me as well. I will let history be the judge of my guilt. Before that judgment is cast, I will see my Techeuns returned. Perhaps with them I can save us all.
It's interesting that she says something like that, I will let history be the judge of my guilt, because Mara Sov has always had this kind of bigger picture mentality. She's never looked at things for what they are, but what impact they have in the future, and what impact they have in the galaxy as a whole. So it's very interesting that she says that. But the thing that gets me is she talks about this voice, this Black Fleet, the Worm Gods. The one thing that commands them all is it makes me think of what Savathun was talking about last week when she said there's a fine line with the light on one side and dark on the other. If you want to see who's really in control, stand on that line and look up. I'm very interested to see who she's referring to, who this unseen player even above her is. You are greeted with some insight into the nature of light and dark from the Awoken perspective. Morosov tells you that not all light bearers are fundamentally good, just as the darkness is not fundamentally evil. She points to the warlords of the Dark Ages and your experiences on Europa to provide evidence for this. Mara's voice grows grim. She tells you that she has seen what true evil is, an entity, a voice in the darkness that commands the Black Fleet. She explains that this entity is not evil because it is connected to the darkness, but because of the acts of malice it takes part in. She leaves you again with the task of finding and rescuing her lost Techeuns. With them, perhaps Marasov can save us all. So let's see what all we're doing. Alright, looks like we just got 3 things we need to do. It's the same typical 3. Astral alignment, Shattered Realm, and finding the skews, the Atlas skews. I don't think there's any... Oh no, there are additional mods we can do. Additional Ascendant Anchors, or champions, defeated champions of the Shattered Realm. Okay, I'm going to go ahead with the additional anchors. That seems like it's going to get me more use, because that's going to give me more parallax. So, I can't say that and not think of the Green Lantern. So, one of the things that they specified was using bows. I definitely want to try and use Trinity Ghoul, and that should help me out quite a bit. So now, first thing we're going to go ahead and do, we got our quests, we got our bounties. Let's go ahead and hit the Ascendant, the Astral Alignment, and let's go ahead and get this started.
This place has such a unique vibration. The air hums with energy.
The paracausal forces that converge here are mighty. They will increase as you open more ley lines.
I've heard that intro line so many times, and all I can think of is the Beach Boys. I'm picking up good vibrations. It's all I can think of. I just love that they've gifted us with this little kill box, just right here in the center. Listen, I'm not saying Infinitades is the best thing in the game. I'm just saying I haven't seen anything better yet. It just solves all of your problems. What problem can Destiny throw at you that can't be solved with 6 grenades in a span of 8 seconds?
We've got to prevent the Scorn from poisoning the ley lines. Destroy the ether before they can harvest it.
Are we sure there's no way to save that ether? I know a lot of Elixni on the shore who could really use it.
This is no time for sympathy. We're here to save the Dreaming City, not the Elixni.
That's...
It pains me to say it, but we need to target the ether coming from the servitors. It's better off destroyed than in the hands of the Scorn.
That sucks. I really wish there was a way we could harvest that, especially now that we have, like... Now that we have Elixni in the city, and now that the, now that the Endless Night is gone, we're not strapped for resources, so we can help them try and get ether. And then here we are, just pop, pop, pop. Pop. I don't think that's going to destroy the ether as it gets close, but it could. I don't know. I mean, a Guardian's typical response to everything is just shoot first, ask questions later. So it makes sense that we'd be like, nope, can't save it, gotta destroy it. Oh darn, we have to shoot it. So sad. Alexa, play Despacito. Okay, who's coming next? You! How did I miss that? Thank you. Now I get the lightning bolt. That's... Okay. He's just sitting there chilling. Okay, come on. I get like hyper focused whenever I'm trying to shoot down all the ether. I'm sorry. Infinitades! Surprisingly enough, I know I just started the episode of that, but I don't think Infinitades will help me out in this situation. Okay, where's the next one? That's the one we defend. And I see them spawning there. Doop. 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 That's a lot. Wow. Okay, I saw the big pink flash. Are we done? Yes, we're done. Okay. Alright, take us away, giant pink thing of light.
I know it's hard to destroy good ether when the House of Light goes hungry, but sacrifices must be made. Mithrax Kell would understand.
Part of me wonders...
The Techeuns are mounting another attack. Push them back before they get entrenched, Guardian.
Does this ever end? Do Guardians really spend all their time going from one fight to the next?
That's the job, Crow. Most of the Vanguard leadership has been at it for centuries.
No wonder Saladin is so jaded.
I mean, I like to look at it as going from one season to another, but that works too. But it makes me wonder what Ikora's...
Techeuns yield their essences. Retrieve them to close the rifts.
Part of me wonders what Ikora's response to that would be if Guardians were the ones having to pay that cost instead of Fallen. I don't know. It's interesting. Doop. Alright. I swear I thought his name said Lord Farquhar. Okay. Okay, I know I have precision. And, oh, there's another one for bows. I know I need to get the one for bows. I don't know how I got precision kills without getting the bow one. Unless the bow one is for more. Because I really haven't used anything else yet. And I'm apparently sucking now that I got the precision bounty, so now my aim's done. Like, all of my aim went into that. I was about to say, is no one gonna get that? Are you gonna eat that Techeuns essence? Okay. I also got the bow one. I saw that. All that's left is to kill people with my super. And then we're gonna shoot. And then we're gonna shoot. And then we're gonna shoot. I'm shooting you with your own Techeuns essence. Techeuns, do you know what irony is? All that makes me think of is 9 irony from BioShock 2. Thank you. That works. And that should weaken you a good bit, so apparently he can pop you in the dome. Like that. Well, okay, never mind. Talk a big game for someone who can't pop someone in the dome. Okay. Boop. Thank you. Don't you take my essence. He's gonna do that spot, so I need to go... Oh, that's it. That's all the spots. Oh, okay. I'm no longer Techeunified.
You can carry a lot of weight, Petra. I'm impressed.
I've had no choice. For years, the Dreaming City rested on my shoulders.
I feel like that's a jab at Uldren.
Taken forces gather at the edges of this reality. They are coming.
Just trying to get a bunch of ad kills with my super. Trying to get that bounty. That one. Okay, how does this one work? There's an overlord right there. How do we pop your barrier? Or are you like the first week and there is a Techeuns orb? So, yeah, right there, right there, right there. Breach the shield by using Techeuns essence. Okay. Come on. So then that's going to summon some people. We kill them and one of them drops an essence. Probably you. Okay. So, just going to kind of shoot you a bunch. Get you down to about a third. And then that should clear your shield out fully. I'm just going to clear your shield. Never mind, I'm just gonna die. That sounds like a much better option. Oh, good, someone cleared the shield. Okay, good. Good. Now we just blow him up. Blow him to smithereens. Full bore and into the abyss. Thank you, perfect timing. I was needing some nades. I can hit you, and that means I immediately waste my melee. Okay, go ahead and bring him back, and then we should, the two of us should be able to clear it pretty easy. Go ahead and pick that up. And let's mess him up. Okay. I'm just trying to see if I can't get some aggro so he starts. There we go. And he's down. Okay, we still have people spawning though.
Ikora.
There they go.
I've been thinking about some things Osiris Savathun asked me to do.
I assume these weren't in any official reports. What did she want?
Dead ghosts. A handful from Spider's personal collection.
I see. We didn't find any when we searched Saint and Osiris's home in the city. Nevertheless, it's troubling.
Okay, let's see what we have to do next. Collect Parallax Trajectory to triangulate the location of the lost Techeuns. Collecting... Okay, so we need to go to Soros Harbor. I knew it was going to be the moon. A friend of mine and I did some looking, and I'll show you what I mean here in a minute. Okay, and we're back. So, what I was talking... Oh, there's some... Oh, there's a lot. So, what I was talking about is, whenever we first went to the Shattered Realm, and we had the door straight in front of us, there was a lot of broken wood and pallets and everything, and that was from the EDZ. When you go to the next section, you see a lot of the kind of Elixni architecture that is indicative of the shore. And whenever we went to the third door that remained closed, we saw a lot of the... I don't want to call it shrubbery, but it almost looks like barnacles that's from the moon. And so a friend of mine and I kind of found out that's where it was going to be. It was going to be on the moon. Okay, so that's as many as we need. So now let's go to the Ruins of Wrath. Ooh. Oh, no, that's going to be in the helm. And away we go. All right, we're back. Let's go ahead and see how far we can go.
And signal the way home.
That one's closed. That one's closed. See, all of this right here. All of this kind of barnacle plant vibe is from the moon, which is what told us this was going to be the moon. This is creepy. This, like, giant void abyss is terrifying. Straight up terrifying. And we can already see the first ley line. The first anchor. Beacon. I don't know what anything is. The first thing. That's eerily simple.
I'm noticing dimensional distortions
Dang it.
in your ghost's readings.
I wonder if I can just float and get it. Thank you. Oh, there's people there. Do me a favor and just not. Do you mind? I'm trying to do a thing here. And of course there's a wizard. I hate wizards. I just hate wizards. Even when I miss, I still kill both of them. Love this bow. Okay.
The beacon is aligned. Get ready for an attack.
Oh, that's cool. And they got the hive ships it, dude. This has me excited for Witch Queen. Oh, is some big dude gonna come through that portal? I want some, like, big dude to come through that portal. That works too. Little wimpy shot. Get the sparks flying. Why do I sound like that's dating advice? You gotta shoot your shot, guys. Try and see if you can't get the sparks to fly. You talk about dating? No. Murder. Die. Shoot. Excuse you, you can't just like pop out of nowhere while I'm right there in front of you. That is not safe social distancing. I punch you in the face. Okay, that's the first round. Yes! Giant portal! Give it to me. Ew, that's... not the wizards. I want, like, Nokris or somebody to, like, come out of that portal. If it's Taniks again, I swear to Bungie. I will admit, I was thoroughly surprised whenever Nokris came back at the end of Season of Arrivals. Y'all didn't even get out of the portal. That's sad. Granted, to be fair, as much as I hate wizards, I despise nothing in this game more than ogres. Absolutely hate ogres. They are merciless and brokenly difficult. And when you make one a champion, I just want to kill it more. Okay, where's he at? Oh, you're still up there. Okay. Okay, so that's everybody. That was greatly diminished use of that portal. Like, I want some big dude to come out here. Granted, this is only the first one, so... Okay. See what all we can do. Probably going to be a sight thingy. Oh, man.
I wonder if the Scorn's presence here has anything to do with Callus's horrific experiments aboard the Glycon.
See, now that vocal line makes sense. Well, no, it doesn't even make sense here. There's no... I've yet to see Scorn when she says that line. There was Scorn last week whenever we did... what's hitting me? Oh, you. Could you not, please? Wonder if I can hit your cannons. Excuse me. How was I supposed to prevent that? Oh, now I get the healing rift. That's nice, at least. Okay, this is definitely safe passage-esque. Okay. Safe passage is definitely needed for this place. Yep. Safe passage is definitely needed for here. Because otherwise, how in the world are you supposed to get any of the stuff? So, I'm assuming safe passage lets you move through this area without being slowed. But we're not going to know that until we get it. Okay, so there's the beacon. I could probably just hop right up there. Don't mind me, boys. Just getting ready for a barbecue. Hope you don't mind. You're the meal prep. Hey, good looking. What you got cooking? Death. Okay. What we got? Is it the ship? Is it the drop ship? Yeah, there it is. Listen, can you just bundle everyone up together in one common place so I can just kill all of you with as little bow, like, as little arrows as possible? Just, you know, gotta make it efficient. Like, efficiency, people. Synergy! Jeez-a-pee. Shriekers are also on my top 10 list of hatred. Like, I just hate turret enemies that just fire on you relentlessly. Hold that for me. Hold that for me. Speaking of fire on you relentlessly. Okay, well, there's the first round. Why does that look like the Dreadnought? That just looks like, maybe that even is the Dreadnought. I don't know. It looks like it. I played Destiny 1. Bye. Oh, you're just gonna float there? Okay, bye. Like, I played Destiny 1, but I never really did much when it came to the expansions. So I never played the Taken King, and I never actually got to see the Dreadnought, and I never got to actually fight Oryx. And that's something I wish I could have, but it just wasn't in the cards at the time. So, but I'm here now, and I honestly think, based on what I've seen, that looks like the Dreadnought. Thank you for giving me another lightning round so I could kill this knight. Okay. Line them up. Who's gonna die first? I think it's gonna be that. Crap. That one. There we go. No. Hold still or at least run at me in a straight line. Stop shooting at me. Oh, a barrier knight. I haven't seen one of you in a while. Thank you. Don't want you getting that barrier. Not on my watch. It is time for the Infininates. It's always time for the Infininates. Please don't die. Thank you. That was very close. I'm assuming that that was the finish thing. Oh, please tell me I get to go into the Dreadnought. Oh, please tell me I get to go into the Dreadnought. Is that going to be where the final one is? Oh, I want that so bad. Oh, mama, give it to me. I don't care if it's in there or not. I'm going in it. The debris field. The warship. Yeah, this is supposed to be like the Dreadnought. Well, poop not. And it's an ogre. See, look. Ogres are just the worst. You know what? I'm not even going to give you a chance to start that crap again. Just die. Thank you. And just for good measure, I'll stab you in the face. Okay. Yep, it is. There's the third one. I knew it was going to be in the giant warship. Oh, this is so cool. God, Bungie just knows how to do scenery. This is just phenomenal.
The final beacon is aligned. I'm detecting severe paracausal emanations
Jaws
in your
of
vicinity.
Zivura.
Get ready.
Oh, this is cool. Excuse me, do you mind? You're currently, like, invincible, and that's not really something I want to deal with right now. Oh, you're glowing. Maybe I just need to kill you. Do I just need to stand in this and do damage? Oh, yes. Oh, jeez. Now, do I restart, or does everyone stay the same? Because last time I just bumped right in here. Why is this hurting me? I'm poisoned. I don't like that. Can I just, like, finish you? Thank you. Doop. And doop. Okay, I'm gonna pop a rift. Thank you. Okay, you're immune again. I need another wizard. Good God, there's so many people. You all look like you're doing synchronized swimming. Okay, there's the other wizard. I see him. Okay, stand right here. Do like butt tons of damage and die. I guess that's the loop. Look, if we die enough times, eventually he'll die first. Okay. Oh, do you just like spawn straight here? Thank you. Oh, and they're all crits. That's great. I really need a healing rift whenever I do that again. Okay, I should hopefully have a healing rift by the time I have to do it again. Oh man, you are so... Can I just like... Oh, thank you. All right. See, oh, that is... See, that's cool. This has so far been my favorite one.
Beacons have aligned and the rift is open. Bring our Techeuns home.
Call the lost Techeuns. Nice. All right. Wolf tone draw.
Each time
upgrade your compass with the safe passage ability. I knew it was going to be.
These beacons also help stabilize the ascendant plane, keeping it from shifting and changing. By your actions, you are making stable routes through the plane and reinforcing it against change and intrusion. In essence, creating a barrier that Xivu Arath's forces will crash against like a violent tide, and hopefully break.
Nice. Let's go ahead and see what the compass has to say. I figured we'd be getting safe passage because that one's very required for this one, so it's encouraging us to go back and do it again now that we have safe passage to get to the places that we couldn't get to before. And I'm expecting that at some point those other doors will open now that we have the abilities that were not necessarily needed, but needed to get some extra stuff on the side. So I have a feeling we'll be going back to those previously explored places in the Shattered Realm. I don't think we're done with the Tangled Shore place and the EDZ place. I don't think we're done there yet.
Vanguard warlocks aren't anything like Osiris.
Okay, so now we can finally get safe passage. Fields of Strife no longer hinder you, figured. However, your upgraded Wayfinder's Compass now attracts the attention of Xivu Arath's forces. Oh. Interesting. Bonus chest and astral alignment has a chance of rewarding an additional piece of gear. I like that. Grants a 10% chance to not consume parallax trajectory when opening the bonus chest. Oh! Increases seasonal currency rewards from weekly Shattered Realm chests. I'm really trying to get the Tangled Shore helmet, and you'll see why if I get it later. So I really kind of want to go with Overcharged for right now. And then this one, which gets me more Ascendant Anchors, which helps get me more Parallax Trajectory, can help me upgrade to these. So we're making pretty good progress. All right.
Osiris was like family to me.
You've never even met him.
I know. Just let me speak to Savathun, please.
No. I won't give that witch another chance to dig her claws into you.
Maybe she's right, Crow.
You know I am. Savathun is already in your head. You're a liability to the mission.
Why do you have such a problem with me, Petra? 5 minutes, that's all I'm asking.
The Queen of the Reef forbids it.
Well, I don't take commands from the Queen of the Reef.
Savathun unraveled the Dreaming City with a single wish. I've spent years trying to contain that mistake. Better men than you died because of it.
To my ear, it sounds like you're the liability. Maybe your queen's trust in you was misplaced.
Oh.
A knife against a hunter? I'd be more careful who you pick fights with.
Another step, and my Corsairs will have to prepare you a second grave.
Save it for the Hive, both of you. This isn't getting us anywhere.
Well, if I'm just sitting here like, oh,
Thank you.
that's a
Y'all
thing.
probably use a minute to cool off.
Eating popcorn.
Oh no.
Aw.
Keep both eyes on that one.
Well, that was a thing. Speak to Savathun in Mara's chambers. Now there's 3.
You can't stop the inevitable. No one can, though Petra Venge seems perfectly willing to try. I've always sympathized with Crow, you know. All the kind words I shared with him as Osiris were sincere. I know what it's like to be in exile. To be hated for things outside of your control. It would be better for Crow if we talked. I want to explain why I did what I did. I want him to know that my affection is true, because the less he knows, the more vulnerable he is. Doomed to be strung along by false promises from supposed benefactors. But then again, I'm the one trapped in the crystal prison. What do I know?
Okay, that's in no way, shape, or form fair because you're the reason that he's dead in the first place. Heck, you're the reason he became taken in the first place. She has never had Crow's best interest at heart. Never did she even have Uldren's at heart. She's the reason he's Crow in the first place. If it were me, no. I would flat out rather tell him who he is first. Now we're also going to be hitting up the Atlas Q's today. So let's go ahead and see what this is. Morosov eyes you impatiently. I have no rousing speech to spur you to action this time, Guardian. Simply a string of triangulation data. It should give you the approximate location of the newly detected Atlas Q's. I imagine your ghost can make sense of this and formulate the data into locations for you to search. My attention is required elsewhere. See to your task. Very dry this time. So what does Crow have to say?
Venge thinks I'm vulnerable, and I'm supposed to just take a seat? Like I was the only one fooled by Savathun wearing Osiris' skin? You'd known him far longer than I thought I had, but I don't see her forbidding you from speaking to her.
I'm the main character.
Because it's not about me. It's about who I was, isn't it? Every time the Vanguard tells me that things will get better, I thank them, as if it's a privilege not to be beaten to death. Our past lives aren't supposed to matter. I'm beginning to wonder why I'm the only Guardian being judged by mine. No more apologies. No more creeping around on eggshells. I deserve an audience with Savathun. I deserve to know how much of what she told me as Osiris was a lie. I deserve answers.
You do. You do deserve answers, but not from her. Because the answers that she gives you are not going to be true. Okay. Crow is fuming after being barred from speaking with Savathun by Petra Venge. Venge thinks I'm vulnerable, and I'm supposed to take a seat, he asks. He looks to you, pointing out that other people knew Osiris longer than he had, including yourself. He tells you he is tired of being held accountable for the actions of the person he used to be. Our past lives aren't supposed to matter, he says. Crow takes a moment, then nods to himself. He tells you he deserves answers, and that he isn't going to wait around for someone else to give him permission. Crow, don't do something stupid. Speak to Petrovenge via the Wayfinder's Compass. Well, let's see what Petrovenge has to say.
I don't need to be Marasov to see into your mind, Guardian. You think I'm making a mistake. You think I barred Crow out of pettiness. I won't say I didn't recommend it, but it was the Queen's order, for his own safety. I see Prince Uldren's arrogance in him, his desire to please. He's vulnerable. Uldren and your Crow are echoes of each other. Surely you can see that. They share kindred weaknesses. Savathun will exploit them again if we let her. But with Mara back, I can finally see the end approaching. It's been a long time coming. There are still Techeuns in need of your strength. I wish I could fill their place, but this must be how things are. I'm here if you need me.
In a way, I partially see where she's coming from, in the sense that I really don't want Savathun talking to Crow either. Purely, not because of anything related to Uldren Sov, purely because she will manipulate and lie to him. She has been working with him, and she's the reason why he's in the last city in the first place. She knows what makes him tick. She has planted seeds for God knows how long. So I don't trust the two of them in the same room either. Petrovenge knows why you've come to speak with her, and explains that she hasn't barred Crow out of pettiness or hatred. She's following Queen Marasov's orders. However, she does express her concerns about Crow. She says that he shares many qualities with the late Uldren Sov that she sees as red flags. Savathun will exploit them again, if we let her, she warns. Petra hopes you understand the Queen's position and her own concerns. She says there are still lost Techeuns that require your assistance, and would like you to turn your thoughts to them instead of this small disagreement. I hate to say it, but I agree. I don't want them talking. It's nothing good would come of it. Absolutely nothing good. Alright, we've ranked up a good couple bits in the season. We got a good couple triumphs already. This week is looking to be a good week. Still have to do a little bit of Gambit in order to try and get that one, but that's just for modes. Ranked up 3 times. Just today, wow. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and save Tracing the Stars for another episode. Like to keep these separate. I want to try and get these videos just a little bit shorter, try and crunch them as best I can. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you for taking this journey along with me. Guys, I know I say this at the end of every episode, but I honestly can't tell you how much I have wanted to do this and how much I appreciate the people who stick with me and the people who watch this with me and take this journey with me. How much I appreciate all that you do to keep track of this journey with me and how much that means to me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming. Come by and see me again. Just make sure you go the way the crow flies.